Hello, welcome back to Dogwood Paper Arts. This is Angela Thoma, and videos coming to you from Sweet Home, Oregon. We are going to work on our recipe journal. Let's see how far we can get on it today. I know the process has taken a while. We had a lot going on, and I joined challenges this year, so it's put me behind a little bit on how quickly I wanted to get through this. So I do apologize for that. My camera angle, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's all wonky. So I hope it's okay. Anyway, let's get started and see how far we can get. Oh, I wanted to say welcome new subscribers and welcome all my subscribers. It's so nice to have you all with me, and I sure appreciate it. And thank you very much for commenting and liking and stopping by and viewing the video. Anyway, let's get started. So it is a good thing that I did not chop this off. Remember we talked about chopping this off a little bit? I still might, but let's wait till we get the ephemera in, because look at this. Do you remember yesterday I had all this space? Well, I have set my ephemera in there, and you can see that it grew and took up a lot of that space. I still might cut this down, maybe just a little bit, but let's wait till we get done with the journal. I decided to wait on this because I don't want it flopped over and getting all inky and stuff. So we'll wait on that until the end. So let's go to our first insert. I have gone and put this at the beginning of each signature. This is the bookmarker. I have some little charms coming in, but I'm putting charms on this one. Buttons are going, where's my buttons? Oh, the buttons are on these. Okay, so let's get started. We're waiting on ephemera there. And here is our first page. I'm going to tuck that underneath my cutter over here and move just a few things because I have a mess. I had to catch up yesterday on my ephemera cards that I hadn't finished, so that took me a little bit of time yesterday. I need something heavy over here. Let's just put this guy in here. Okay, so the way I like to do mine on the way into the journal, I like to put the ephemera on the inside of this page. So that, I don't know, it's just the way I like to do it. Now, the one thing we want to remember is we want to space our ephemera pockets and such throughout our journal and not make it all bottom heavy or top heavy or middle heavy. If we space it out a little bit in how we put our pieces in, then that is going to give our journal a more balanced look from top to bottom. So this piece is going to get glued on right here. Now I've left it so that we can just put a journaling card in here and let me find them. Just a recipe in here. That way you can maybe write on the outside here who this recipe belongs to. Like this is my Grandma Warren's green salad. So maybe I want to put down here green salad recipe or something. Something like that. So let's start right there and get that glued on. I'm going to shake up my glue today because it's been acting a little thin, and I think it's just getting cold in here because I we don't heat our house at night, so we sleep in the cold. Ooh, but it feels so good. So anyway, so it does get a little bit cold in here, I think, for some of my stuff. Now, if it gets too cold, of course, the heat will kick on. If it gets like below 67 or 66, somewhere in there. So it's not like I would let my room freeze. But I do think it kind of affects the glue a little bit. Get that glue off my finger. I'm not used to my journal being so close to me over here. I got used to working up here a little bit. And with my wonky camera right now, my journal's right here by me, right where I tried to have it long ago when I was just starting out. And oh well, so it goes. Now, if you don't like this piece here, we can fix that by just applying some washi tape there. Let me see what washi tape I have. What's something? I have these stamp ones, but they don't come off the roll. I have some music. There's some more like stamps. I don't know. These drawers are so hard to get into back here that it's not much fun. I wish I had a red and a checkered one, you know, to go with everything. Ugh. I have dots, but that is not what I want. I have some bigger dots. Oh, I have some check. Look at this. It's got checks in it. Woohoo! So, I don't know how much it'll cover it, but let's just find out. Okay, I'm going to have to move that. I've got to move around a little bit. It's like everything's getting all too tight over here. And finding the washi tape opening the opening. Must be right there. I guess I could have went with dots, because look here. Dots. Yeah, because this is not going to cover it very well. Darn it. Well, the dots aren't any better. They're too small. Okay, let's try this one. It has little dots on the side, but that'll work. It's not very vintage looking though. Nope. Nope. Might have to go back to my Tim Holtz. It's a mess. And I also have this Tim Holtz. And I have this. That might look kind of neat. One more drawer. This is mostly my drawer of glitter ones, and I don't like them. I was really taken with them at the beginning, but they, I think I'll just get rid of them all. Because they're so, they just don't work very well, to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm wasting time here, aren't I? If I got rid of those washi tapes, I could find all the rest of them, to be honest with you. I want to find something a little vintagey, because we kind of have some vintage recipes in here, and a lot of them I have are on cards that are You know, vintage. Let's start with that, see how far that takes us. I'm going to cut it off at the top there once I get this down along here. And I'll have to apply just a little bit more right here. There we go. That kind of takes that up and it looks good. So that'll work for me. How about you? Okay, so we know we're using that one. I'll keep it over there for right now. So there we go. Now once you have a card in here, it's going to hold it down a little bit better. Today I just wanted to stick in ephemera, and hopefully we'll get far enough that we can tomorrow put in our recipes. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. Now it's a bottom pocket, so it's going to have to go down here. Now you could make it into a belly band if you want. Oh, I did want to tell you that the belly bands I made are mostly too large. And so I'll need to make some different belly bands. That's the belly bands with the hidden recipe area. Let's see. Let's open this up and take a look here and make sure this is okay. Okay. Now I do want to trim this like this on each side because it takes away the extra bulk there at the bottom. I'm going to leave it on the top here, and the reason I'm doing that is so the card will slip in easier without getting caught up on any of the this will lay better after everything is in the book. When you slip your card in, it can get caught up if these are at an angle. Sometimes I still slice them at an angle, but mostly I try to just leave them like that if I can, straight across if I can. Now if I'm going to slip a background into it, a permanent background, then I'll trim it. Just so it just starts taking away bulk is what it does. Okay. I contacted the company, the Etsy person that made the ephemera that had the ephemera in her kit that was inappropriate, and she removed it. She, like I thought, she didn't realize that it was there, and you know, she's from another country, and I don't think she realized what it said. Anyway, she was very polite about it, and she sent me a new replacement for it and everything, so I will be placing her name down in the description box. It took me a few days to contact her because you just never know, you know, how people are going to react, and you just don't want to upset anybody, so it was a little hard to do. This teapot is caught up on there. Now, if I didn't glue this one closed, I want to add some lace to it, but I think I closed this one. I think I glued it closed. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So I want to remove that for right now. And I'm going to put some fabric on it. Okay. Now I like to glue mine down the side and on the bottom. And the reason I do that is so that if you have a card in here, it gets caught up in there and doesn't slip out the bottom. So it's just a preference. You don't have to do yours that way. That's, you know, it's just a preference of mine. Okay. So now we don't want to glue this part out here, just down this way and across the bottom. Am I on camera? Yes. Yay, me. Take a little bit of that glue off there. All right. And so I'm going to bring it pretty close to the bottom in case I have a giant recipe card I need to put in there. These are so cute. I just love them. I sure had fun making this ephemera. It was just so lovely to make. Now, I could put a piece of this on there. I did make a little bit of lace. I could put that on there. That might look cute. So let me just cut this off. And I think what I'll do is maybe make it a little thinner, but I'll cut it with the pinking shears. There we go. Okay, this teapot hangs either direction, so that's good. And probably you see it from the front mostly. But I'm going to make it so when you look at it. Oh, I wish I had a second teapot. That would be better, wouldn't it? If I had two charms to go on there. Let me see if I have a second teapot. Oh, I knew this would take me time because I'd have to stop and find things. That's the way I am. It's the way I roll. She rolls that way. Like she's in a roller derby match. I have a niece that used to do roller derby. It just amazes me that she could do that, you know. It's not something I could do. I always loved watching roller derby, but it was never something I thought I was brave enough to do. So I'm always so impressed, and when I think about her doing roller derby, it's just pretty amazing. There's a butterfly. There's a flower. There's the word dream. Another butterfly. Oh, there's a flower pot. in like a pail. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. I do have a little butterfly. Wish I had like a teacup or something. Here's a bird. Oh, I think we'll do the bird. Oh, maybe we should just do a heart. There's just a plain heart. Bird or bird? Okay. So, my reasoning for this is that this way, it doesn't matter which direction this is on there, except for the bird has a front and back. But the teapot, it can go either direction. So my idea here is just to put this on here, if I can, just like this. Ta-da! And that way it just has a little more color to it. And I want to go through this way because I want the teapot on this side. Okay, now my E6000 right here. Don't lose your cap edge. Okay, all I do is make sure my glue's working. I test it on a little piece of paper. And then I just stick that point in there and work that glue around there. The reason I close them off is so that whoever owns this after me or whoever holds it after me doesn't get caught up on that. Then I just, oh, did I put the teapot on the wrong side? Then I just pull it down in here, and if there's enough glue left over, it will glue itself right in that hole. And there wasn't, so I'm going to put just a little bit of glue in there. And maybe it will hold itself still in there. Let's put that up so I don't mess it up. There. So now we have our little teapot here and a little flower, a little bird here. I should have done the back of these a little bit, but I didn't. So, oh dear. So I have, oh, because this was going to go in here. Now we could actually turn them this way into a belly band, or we could just make a belly band on here and not worry about the secret hiding spot. So I do have this, and let's see. No cat in here today, so I'll put that over on the cat place. I'm going to cut this off right about here. Did I get that straight? No, of course not. Yes. Yes, I did. Almost. Was off just slightly. Not that it matters. So what I'm going to do for this belly band is, get back over there, Paige. Sorry to change this on you, but I don't want to have to go through the process of making another little complicated belly band, so I'm just going to make one here really quick. They're not too hard to make, and we can still make a journaling spot in it. The only problem I might run into is, where did I put my line? Oh, there it is, by that little red flower. Okay, so what we'll do is give this a little score. If I go at 2 inches, if I go at 1.5, 1.5 inches, no. I have a bunch of lines on there where I'm trying to fix it. Okay, so if I go like this, we can make a journaling card there just by covering the inside. And gosh, we're going to have to put a tab on it if we do that. Well, let's come back to this page. It might be a tomorrow page. We'll see. Or I can just use these and turn them this way. Remember, these are the ones that opened up like this. Well, they're nice little belly bands. I hate not to use them, but anyway, let's come back to that page. I'm going to put a bookmarker there. Okay, so now, and I was putting it, oh no, I was putting it on the right side. Okay, this, I gotta take that out. It's too much. Too much in the way. Now on this one, I put glossy accents on it. Put it on the fruit and on the teapot. I don't know if you can see that. There, on the raspberries and on the cakes, little cookies. Okay, now I originally designed this one to go on the other side. So I think what I'll do is round my corner here and go ahead and put it on this side. It's not going to matter whether the corner is rounded or not rounded. And it looks like I used a 1/2 inch rounder on it. Yep. I have my lighter ink, so we're going to use that. There, see, now it looks better. So once again, I'm going to come down the side and go across the bottom. And then we have a great little tuck spot for, especially if we have a bigger card, it can kind of hide, you know, it kind of cover up the recipe a little more and protect it if it needs protecting. I love that glossy accents. I just think it's so pretty. And there we go. Nice little spot to tuck some recipes. Oh, I put it on the wrong page. It doesn't matter. I put it on the writing page. Well, now you have to write over here. And this one. Didn't we just put one of these in? Yeah, right there. So this doesn't go in this part. This goes in the second signature. Well, we'll set it there for right now. I thought it was set up better. Okay, so I put that on the wrong page. That'll be okay. So that one's going to be blank. So that puts us to here. Okay, so this is going to open this way. It has a pocket here and here, so it should actually be on the other side. Over here. Let's see if this one will fit on this page. Oh boy, it just fits. See, I made some of my ephemera too large, so that's a little bit of a problem. But this really needs to be on this side so you can get your card out there. So let me see if this page is any bigger. I don't think so. They get smaller as they go into the book. Let's see. Well, let's use this one, and maybe we can switch some things around on the back of the book, on the next part of the book. We'll go with this one here. Might have to make changes as we go. Okay, so I think because we have a pocket here, now we can make a secondary pocket under here if we want, and it'll hold 2 recipe cards. Shall we do that? Okay, I think we will. The other thing you could do is leave it open at the top up here. So I gotta make sure my microphone's playing, and it is, and I'm recording. Yike! A sudden thing in my brain said, "You're not recording." That would be something. Okay, so there's that one. Now here. How did I lose so many cards? Oh, because I'm at, I guess I passed the middle. I guess that's what happened. Where was the middle? Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so normally when I'm coming down this side, these will be applied on this side of the page. So now, this is on the wrong side of the page. It's all right. But let's put this one here. Okay, so this one will fit back here. No, it will fit right here. Or let's change these around. This is going to be a wider page back here. Now this is the triple tuck, and I put some extra papers in here so you would know that there's tucks in there for your cards. Remember, these are the ones that will hold 3 3x5 cards and a tuck underneath. A pocket underneath. The hidden pocket. Yep, I close the back, okay. So just kind of eyeballing a little bit of center, because these cards actually will go clear through so that they'll fit into your book nicely. And then we have our pocket underneath, which will hold another journaling card here. And there. And there. And there. Okay. Now we are here. So this one's got to go back this way. And I think I traded this for a different one. So which one am I missing? Okay, there's that. There's that. 3, 4. Need one there. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I just didn't make enough ephemera, you guys. Oh, we don't count that one. And I put that one on the wrong side too. Okay. So this one we are going to put right back here. Now it's also a pocket, but if you want it to be a belly band, just move it up and it will be okay up there. So I think I'm going to move it up and make it a belly band. My reason for that is that I want to, like I said, balance things out in the book, and I have mostly bottom ephemera or bottom pockets. Funny, I heard Artie Mae's talking about that today too. I was listening to one of her videos. Going to stick that right on the edge there, so it gives a little bit of space over here. Now if you have this here and you want to put ephemera in there but you're afraid it's going to slide through like this, what I talked about earlier, then you can put a catch-all down here. Just a piece of ephemera that will tuck into, and we may do that. I'm not going to do it right now, but we may come back and do that. Okay, so I do have some pages in there that, oh, that is not going to fit, guys. It's just too big. I'm gonna have to leave it. But we might have to trim down the rest of them. See? It's flopping open right there. I don't want to tear it off, it'll just ruin the page. So, it is what it is. Boy, I'm running into problems this morning. I should not be doing this today. Okay, we have this one. I didn't put anything on the back yet. Okay. Okay, that needs to go the other way. Let's start with this. Oh, it goes the other way too. Well, I know what we'll do. Oh, this pocket. Did I put this one in the front? I don't think I did. I think that's the pocket that's missing. It's one of these. Okay, well, we'll come back to that signature. What I can do for my card here is we'll put it on this side. There's no hard and fast rules that make me just do them one direction. It's just preference is all. But now my preference has changed. So it would be worth it to like create a plan for a journal and you know, give yourself a list. How many pockets do I need that flip right if you have flip pockets? How many do I need that flip left? That kind of thing might be helpful. Boy, I could have put that on the edge a little bit better. I'm going to have to put it on the edge better. It's not in the right spot. Taxes is taxing my brain, I guess. Okay, right on the edge. You want it right on the edge because you want it to flip. If it's not, then the spine of it catches up on the page and eventually it'll just rip off. Okay. Now I'm definitely going to glue this down with washi tape because I had to take it off of there. Where's that washi tape? Where's that washi tape? Sorry, my hand's in the way. Oh, well, we have 20 minutes left. We're not going to get done today, guys and girls. Might be a couple more videos. Okay. Okay, now we're here. Let's go ahead and put this one in right here. This is the 3-slot pocket. Oh, trim the bottom, just so it's not so bulky at the base. Oops, better get up there. The corners are always more stressed. Okay, there's that one. That's got to go the other way. That one's supposed to go the other way, but we may go ahead and put it on this side again. And that will take care of our problem immediately. And they don't all have to be exact. It's actually kind of nice when you're flipping through a journal not to run into the exact same pages, even though all the ephemera is different. That one's going to come right to the edge. Okay, so then we have 3 slot pockets again. Now we're to this one. This is the belly band one, you know, that we have to decide about. And if I come across a little wider page, then I'll put the belly band on it. But you can see that none of them fit. Now this one, oh, it's just a fold-out one. So I could actually cut this one off a little bit because it doesn't have the extra flip out. It's just a belly band. And I need to take a little bit off this side as well. There we go. So it just gives you a nice place to write a recipe or whatever, you know. Sometimes I like using the dark ink a little bit better because it's just easier. I think on this one I'm going to place it towards the bottom. We already did a belly band. If I put it down here, then I can make it into a pocket again. I won't put it clear at the base because I have quite a few down there. But if I do that, then fix anything that needs to be fixed, of course. So it's just going to be a flip down pocket. A flip up, flip down. So I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. There we go. Works. Okay, that's the center. Now, we are going to put this one. Do we want it that way? I think so. Or do we want it this way? We can make it right in the center if we want. I like it better over to the side, then you can make it as just a tuck. Just a corner tuck. Okay, there's that one. Oh, there's that pocket. See, I put it up here, didn't I? Okay. Yep, right there. So this one actually goes in the first signature. And just put that there. Let's put this on. Okay. Now these don't have to go right on the edge. They can actually come back from the edge a little bit. Because they don't open. They're just a tuck spot. Okay. And now we have this one. I'm going to put this one at the bottom, because it's a pocket. These are the ones that I made and put the recipes on the inside. That one has 2.5 recipes. Now they're old, so they may not, and an ad. So they may not actually prove to be a good recipe. It's hard to say. No guarantees. Oh, I sure want to get back to going to the estate sales, so I can find old cookbooks and stuff. Oh, pocket and okay, there we go. Now we are on to this one. This one's going to fit better than the last one. I think it'll fit even better back here because that's a bigger page. This is our ephemera, 3-hole ephemera pocket, and the secret pocket underneath. So right about center is where you want it, because remember, the 3x5 cards slip all the way through. The back's not closed. It's kind of like a 3-slot belly band pocket. Okay, there, got that one. And then this one. Well, it's going to have to be another bottom pocket. That's all there is to it, because that's what I made. So I think I'm going to make myself a list. See, I cut this one at the top. That angle. I don't really like to do that, but I did. Sometimes you're just working along but I'm not going to slip anything into it that could get caught up on everything. I think the other one I turned into a belly band. Okay, there's that one. And there's our last page of that. Okay, so now we're on to this one. we're going to go ahead and apply that one right there. I wish we could get this finished up today, but they always go slower than you think they will, because everything takes time. You always think, oh, I'm going to zip right through that. That's not going to be a problem at all. At least this is what I always think. And then I get started and going, and it's like, wait a minute, where'd the time go? Who took my time? Not my dime, but my time. I want my time. Please give me my time back. But anyway, everything does. It just takes time. And my husband, he wants me to get the taxes done so I can get them into the bookkeeper, and I was negligent. I didn't think about, the business being a business, and whether it was business or a hobby, and then it started becoming a business, and oh my goodness, this one. Did I already put that one in? Doot, 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 doot. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. I'm not going to worry about clipping the bottom. Not this time. Makes ice cream, ices, and puddings. Ice cream powder. Sherbets, ices, and puddings. Strawberry. Pure fruit flavor. Ooh, sounds good. Do they still make ice cream powder? I suppose they make something to flavor your ice creams. Have you guys ever made homemade ice cream? We used to make it when the kids were little. But we haven't been doing that, since kids grew up. I'd like to come back to this one and put some glossy accents on it. I think that would be very neat. I guess I did. I can't tell if I inked it up. It looks like I did, but it also looks like I didn't. Looks like I just inked the top edge and not the sides. That looks better. Okay, now I have along the bottom. Acorn cooking. That's the stove, the acorn stove. My mama used to have an old-fashioned stove. I used to have an old stove, but I got rid of it years ago. I had 2 of them. I love the old stoves. Why did I get rid of it, you guys? It was so cool. I loved it. I guess it's because I don't live in a giant house. So I didn't have a place to put it. This is a page we need a belly band or something on. And so, that could hang out over the edge, but I don't like that on that one. Nope. We'll come back to it. I need charms. Okay, right here. We're going to put this one right here. Now this one, I do not have any other thing on it. No thing. Now I have the check. I also have a little bit of this one. Let's do this one. Clip it off there. And then we'll make it a little bit smaller. Oh, good heavens. Well, you're not going to be a king of the world kind of scissor. Do they make better pinking shears? Boy, I'm asking you guys a lot of questions today. I am absolutely going to have to find a better pair. I love these, but I don't. Let's see. What did I do with those buttons that I was using on this? Folding that over and then pinning through it. I'm not going to worry about putting a second one on it. It's going to have this and that. Going to clamp that on there. Find my E6000. A little bit on there. Ah, now I have enough in it this time to rotate it around. Sometimes they get kind of bent. Hopefully it'll hold. I love that E6000 now has this cap on it, but I don't think this is their super strong stuff. I think it's still pretty pliable. Oh, 1 minute left. Okay, well, we're going to stop there with that one. When we come back, I will try and have the rest of these in. We may need to make a couple more pieces of ephemera on some of those blank pages. What do we have left here? We have this. This is one that I finished up, and I put a cake on it. Whoops. Did I leave the pocket open? I think I have time. I just have time to get this pocket done. No, I won't. The alarm is going to go off. And we're going to put that right there. I think maybe what I'll do is make maybe some Rita Donnelly flips or something like that. There's that one. And then this one. Might as well get that on there. While we have 30 seconds. Oh! Okay, well, when we come back, we'll either finish this up together or I'll have these all installed. And then we still need to make something for here and something for here. I'm not sure when we'll do that. We might do it when we do the front cover. Looks like I'm still about 3 videos out because I want to share some recipe cards with you on one of them. So, I don't know. We're getting there. I think my next time I'll film the tutorial ahead of time so that it's all set to go. Now you can see this is getting fatter and fatter. Okay, I'll film it ahead next time so that it's not so broken up. That way I can run several of them a week and then still do my challenges and stuff. So anyway, I'm working on a new kit right now. Blossoms and we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. Okay, thanks for joining me, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.